Who is that woman?
Prisoner's wife, sir. She begged me to allow her to be present, and
And you thought it would be a pleasure for her. Quite so, quite so. Give the lady a chair. Make her thoroughly comfortable.
Thank you, sir.
Your name, sir?
Oh, come, you don't mean to say you brought me here without knowing who I am.
As a matter of form, sir, give your name.
As a matter of form, then. My name is Anthony Anderson, Presbyterian minister in this town.
Indeed. Pray, Mr. Anderson, what do you gentlemen believe?
I shall be happy to explain if time is allowed to me. I can't undertake to complete your conversion in less than a fortnight.
We're not here to discuss your views.
I stand rebuked.
Not you, sir. I ask him.
Don't mention it. Any political views, Mr. Anderson?
I understand. That's just what we're here to find out.
Do you mean to deny that you are a rebel?
I am an American, sir.
And what do you expect me to think of that speech, Mr. Anderson?
I never expect a soldier to think so.
I advise you not to be insolent, prisoner.
You can't help yourself, General. When you make up your mind to hang a man, you put yourself at a disadvantage with him. Why should I be civil to you? I might as well be hanged for a sheep as a lamb.
You have no right to assume that the court has made up its mind without a fair trial. And will you please not address me as General? I am Major Swindon.
1,000 pardons. I thought I had the honor of addressing Gentlemanly Johnny.
I believe I am Gentlemanly Johnny, sir, at your service. My more intimate friends call me General Burgoyne. You will understand, sir, I hope, since you seem to be a gentleman and a man of some spirit in spite of your calling, that if we should have the misfortune to hang you, we shall do so as a mere matter of political necessity and military duty, without any personal ill feeling.
Oh, quite so. Well, that makes all the difference in the world, of course.
Oh, can you?
You promised to be silent.
Believe me, madam, your husband is placing us under the greatest obligation by taking this very disagreeable business so thoroughly in the spirit of a gentleman. Sergeant, give Mr. Anderson a chair. Now, Major Swindon, we are waiting for you.
You are aware, Mr. Anderson, I presume, of your obligations as a subject of His Majesty King George III.
I am aware, sir, that His Majesty King George III is about to hang me because I object to Lord North's robbing me.
That is a treasonable speech, sir.
Yes, I meant it to be.
Don't you think, Mr. Anderson, that this is rather, if you will excuse the word, a vulgar line to take? Why should you cry out robbery because of a stamp duty and a tea duty and so forth? After all, it is the essence of your position as a gentleman that you pay with a good grace.
It's not the money, General, but to be swindled by a pig-headed lunatic like King George.
Chapter! Silence! Silence!
Ah. That is another point of view. My position does not allow of my going into that, except in private. But of course, Mr. Anderson, if you are determined to be hanged, there is nothing more to be said. An unusual taste. However...
Shall we call witnesses?
What need is there of witnesses? If the townspeople here had listened to me, you would have found the streets barricaded, the houses loopholed, and the people in arms to hold the town against you to the last man. But you arrived, unfortunately, before we'd got out of the talking stage. And then it was too late.
Well, sir, we shall teach you and your townspeople a lesson that they will not forget. Have you anything more to say?
I think you might have the decency to treat me as a prisoner of war and shoot me like a man instead of hanging me like a dog.
Now there, Mr. Anderson, you talk like a civilian, if you will excuse my saying so. Have you any idea of the average marksmanship of the army of His Majesty King George III? If we make you up a firing party, what will happen? Half of them will miss you. The rest will make a mess of the business and leave you to the Provost Marshal's pistol. Whereas we can hang you in a perfectly workmanlike and agreeable way. Let me persuade you to be hanged, Mr. Anderson.
My God.
Your promise. Thank you, General. That view of the case didn't occur to me before. To oblige you, I withdraw my objection to the rope. Hang me by all means.
Will 12 o'clock suit you, Mr. Anderson?
I shall be at your disposal then, General.
Nothing more to be said, gentlemen.
You are not going to murder